This is so cool. Okay, I'm Marlena. Thanks for watching me today. Last week I bought a whole bunch of vegetables and stuff, fruit, to start juicing. And I thought, well, today is a good day to do it since I've got some time. Juicing takes a lot of time because you have to clean the stinking juicer, and it is difficult. If you don't have a juicer, or even if you know you got the juicer, you know how hard it is to clean. I'm not in it. I'm not down to do it. So what I'll probably do is make a couple batches, make a few jars up. I don't juice regularly. I don't. But when I do, there's a lot of health benefits to it for me. I know. No one likes to talk about potties, but if you have an issue going potty, then juicing's where it's at. Recently I had some medical issues, and the last 6 weeks I've had difficulty with things down there going smoothly. So I thought, why not start juicing again? I only did it for about a week one time. I'm really not a stick it through kind of person unless it's certain things like canning. I stick it to that. Gardening, I like that a lot. So it's something I enjoy and I will go back to it. Cooking, I do it a lot. See, I like to work, so I do that a lot. But juicing just was something that didn't really stick. But there's a lot of benefits to it. And I watched a documentary called, I think it was Fat, Sick, and About to Die or something, where this guy went on a juicing fast for months. Lost a whole bunch of weight, changed his whole blood chemistry, like everything changed. He had lower blood pressure, didn't have to take heart medications, all these different things. He was sick. So I'm gonna try it again and try to stick to it this time. Well, I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. So this is my like go-to recipe that I just did before, and I liked it a lot, which is a few carrots, a few sticks of celery, a couple of these green apples, and then a lemon. Now they say, you know, you want to, well, I peel my lemon so it doesn't get down on my juicer blades and get them kind of stuck, because if the juicer blades get full of junk, then they won't do it as good. So that's just kind of what I'm juicing today. Also found on Facebook Marketplace a lady that had a roasting pan, like a big old electric roaster, for sale. And so I went to meet her this morning in Manford, and I got that. I haven't brought it in out of the car yet, so maybe we go get that in a minute. Let me get this juice made. And all you do, literally, is just put this stuff in the juicer. Oh, let me turn you where you can kind of see it. Okay, like that. It's got the pulp catcher here. It's got the juice catcher on the other side. And then just turn it on. I turn it on like low. Oh, it's not plugged in. I don't plug it in until it's time to go, because I don't want to risk it coming on and scaring the dickens out of me. Yeah. So the 1 mark is low on mine. Now it doesn't look like it made a lot of juice in my bucket just yet, but that's okay. Sometimes I run the pulp another time. I've done that to get all the juice out, because this is not a high-class juicer. It's kind of the run-of-the-mill Walmart brand, so it's not fancy or nothing. Take your time. And if it gets stuck, the fruit gets stuck, turn it off. Okay. Sometimes it'll get jammed up in there. You want to let the blades turn all the way off. Okay, try it again. Chop off these little white pieces of celery because I'm afraid they'll be bitter in the juice. Okay, about 3 sticks. Ooh, that went quick. I usually do a bunch of these at a time. A bunch of carrots. So ta-da. Stop. Ta-da. Okay. Let it stop completely. I'm gonna kind of scoot it back a little bit and tip it so it kind of drags out. You get a little cup. The shortest little squatty cup I got. Okay. Put that in there just so you can see. Now that's water down here, I think. There's lemon juice, and then the carrot juice mixed with the apple juice right there. We're going to give it a quick stir. Oh yeah, that looks good. I can't wait. I haven't had juice in forever, not fresh juice. Woo. That's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not as sweet. Oh yeah. I use green apples. Yeah. I use green apples. So if you use green apples, it's going to be tart. Which I think with the carrot juice, I like actually sweet apples with it. Didn't think about that. I've got a cucumber, but I really don't care for cucumber in mine at all. I don't care for cucumber water or anything. So that's a no for me. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with my juicer here. Okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna drag that pulp out here. And so there's some pulp, and it feels pretty dry, but I'm going to go ahead and run it again. See if we can get out any more juice. So, like that. Back. Where's my lid? Okay, it has a little lid for the juice catcher. You want to make sure that that's on. Okay. Here's what we're doing. I put it right back under there, didn't I? I'm a Gubbenheimer. It's okay. It's a Gubbenheimer. I'm gonna get my funnel right here and kind of do this. I'm kind of noticing some celery sticks that didn't get got. So they're mixed in with the pulp now, so it should get them. I don't know. I just think it's kind of fun to juice. My husband kind of says, well, we can't really afford, can you really afford to juice? And what my mother-in-law would say is, you're either going to pay for your health on the front end or the back end, which means you can either invest in your health now with the money and time that you have, or you can wait until you're older and just buy pills, okay? You know, and just worry about it then. So it is a little pricey to juice, you know, but if you're just juicing like carrots for carrot juice, you could save the pulp for carrot cake, carrot cupcakes. You could separate each pulp out if you wanted to and use it in some kind of a dish, and so you could reuse it that way. What else could you do? I have animals, so I could give it to my pigs or my chickens. That's fine. You can put in your compost pile to make your soil, your nice compost for your garden next year. There's a lot of things you can do with it, so it's not a total waste. And I don't have organic fruit here. I don't have it. We have organic produce at our big box store in town. We don't have a lot of choices, and it is more expensive, and I don't really trust where it comes from because they can say they're organic, but I would like to know that they're certified USDA organic, like certified organic. And you know, you just can't be sure. A little more out of that. So nice. So what I'll do with my scraps is I'll give it to my pigs. I'll probably give a little bit to the pigs, a little bit to the chickens, and call it good. It's lots of good pulp right there. There it is. La, la, la. Oh, we got a mess here, honey. We got a mess here, honey. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let me lock that stand over. If I can lock it. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. So I probably have, let's see, I got a pretty good amount. And this really isn't my favorite. It's not my favorite flavor I've ever had in my life. It's kind of tart. So the Granny Smith apples, I'm not sure. Oh, that's what it's missing. Oranges. I had them setting out right here. It's missing oranges. Well, you can just go back to the drawing board. I didn't disassemble anything too bad, so. Oh, okay. It's under here. It's a freaking math problem how to get this on. All right, let's grab a couple of these oranges. That's why it wasn't as sweet. I had oranges. So I have a couple oranges. Maybe that'll make it sweeter or balance out the tartness. Maybe I used limes before. You know, limes aren't as the limes I used weren't as big as these lemons, so that could be an issue. So we're gonna try and do this. But anyway, so I'm kind of excited about that that quart of that 22 quart electric roaster. How is that cool? Just joking. Now seriously, because now I can make my Thanksgiving turkeys in the broaster and free up my oven. Are you serious? Now I was looking online for roasting pans, those electric ones, the 22 quart, the big ones, and they were like, I think I seen some for like $100. They're like $100, which that's the going kitchen rate for gadgets is $100. Anything you want to buy for your kitchen is $100 or more. Like those nice, what was that got, Donnie? You know, those rice cookers. I can't remember what it is. You know, those fancy rice cookers. I'll get it in a minute. Oh, Instapot. I got them in Instapot. It was like $210 by the time I got done with it. And this funny thing is I won't buy me an Instapot, but I'll buy my kid an Instapot for his birthday. Okay, that's how crazy I am. I guess we all are. But that's how it goes. Okay, now let's get this back. I really hope this works because I do. Okay, I'm silly. I know I'm silly. I'm so silly. Okay. Great. Fantastic. And that's going to sweeten this up. These are ripe oranges. I let them set for a while. I let them sit for a while and get more ripe. So you could like just use your knife to cut the sides off, but I don't like to waste anything. I like to use what I have. I like to use all my resources to my advantage. So that's what I try to do. Try to run the dishwasher, you know, with all the dishes in it that I can put in there. Sometimes I'll let it go if I don't have enough, just if I'm trying to get that totally clean look in the house, you know what I mean? Those days are very few and far between. Just saying. we got life to live. We got time to clean. That sound like it goes through too quick because I'm afraid I've lost the juice, you know what I mean? Let it completely stop. Oh. Alright, that looks pretty good. And now I got a huge mess. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, one more thing I was going to show you with this thing. Okay, great. Now, when you get the juice hole done, this little ring thing is gonna have more in it, and you can get your little spatula. Go in there with it. So I think we got about all the good we're gonna get out of that deal. And let me give it a stir. Switch over here. I love my little tripod thing. It's great. I thought I heard McKenna. Kenna! Come here, babe. Well, I think it's about a quart. Anybody like to try different ice creams? Because this is a bomb. And I don't get royalties from nobody. So frozen yogurt, Bordeaux, cherry, amaretto. It's fantastic. I'm not eating as much ice cream as I used to. But look at that pink goodness. So good. You're gonna have to try that. It's at Brahms. It's a seasonal thing, so it's not there all the time. That's what we got. You're gonna do a little stir. You may have to add a dash of salt to it. I want to get 2 of those, you know, I get 2 of those. So let's go over here, grab another pint. Woo. There we go. Now, I got all my dang gum canning lids in the other room. It's okay. How's that taste? Pretty good, probably. Let me see. Yep, that leveled out. It brought the sweetness up a tick, and it leveled out the tartness of the lemon. Okay, that's a good recipe right there. That's so good. Honestly, I could drink both of these, but I'm gonna save one tonight for supper and just juice tonight. I haven't felt the greatest. Matter of fact, today's the first time in 6 weeks that I have not laid back in bed after my kid went to school. I hurt my back and it's been miserable. I got up today after I got her to school and, off to school. And I thought, hey, you didn't go back to bed today. This is different. So I felt pretty good. I can tell a little ill because of my eyes, how they look. Okay. I haven't been taking care of myself that well. So this juicing, we'll see in a couple days how fast it ups my vitamins and things. Now, I would love to have a slow masticating juicer. I just would. But they're expensive. That sucker I got in there is from Walmart. And we've actually got a Jack LaLanne juicer that we've had for 10 plus years. It's not I don't know. It's a pretty good one. But honestly, I think I like the one from Walmart better. And it's just a Hamilton Beach. In the next video, I'll get the Jack LaLanne out and try them again and see which one I like and give you my preference. But I can't afford to spend all that money on a juicer. I've got too many things to buy right now. It's Christmas time and I love Christmas. I really, really do. And so I've been looking for little gifts for the kids and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Speaking of hurt my back, also, I'm allergic to shellfish. Just recently learned I was allergic to shellfish. Okay. So now I'm learning everything that has shellfish in it. Which is a lot of things, honestly. If you've been allergic to shellfish for a while, you know the deal. I didn't know orange juice could have shellfish in it. Look on the back of it, some of it from Walmart. The carton says may contain soy, milk, tree nuts, and shellfish in orange juice. So I'm gonna have to go for fresh squeeze now, because I'm not taking another chance. What happened? I just drank a few drinks of it, and my throat got red and itchy. Had a little bit of a hard time breathing. It wasn't that bad. I got a little itchy on my head, my neck, my arms, my legs. And that was just from like 4 sips of orange juice. Well, 2 weeks ago, my mother-in-law knew that I was hurting, my back was hurting, and she was going to help me out. And she is so lovely. She really is. And she gave us this glucosamine conjortin pills. And she didn't know I was allergic to shellfish. It never crossed her mind because we never eat it at her house. She never cooks shellfish. And so I took a couple of them one night about midnight. I don't know why. I had a snack and just had a couple of these. Glucosamine sulfate sodium. And it says, hang on a second, let me find it. Contains crustacean shellfish, crab, and shrimp, and that's what I'm allergic to. Look at these. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. So that's my excitement for the last 2 weeks. And honestly, I feel a lot better than I have in a long time. I know there was like a long period between a year and 3 months ago where I didn't do videos. My garden was a flop. Just things haven't been going right there. And I believe it's because it's not what I'm supposed to be focusing my time on. What I really love to do is canning. And you can see a canner here, my water bath pot. I've got my jelly sieve. I've got my little Dutch oven and my cast iron skillet. And over here I've got this one I use as a water bath canner. Sorry, I'm kind of cluttered. I got my water bath canner / heavy stock pot. I have another canner here. This little deal's pretty cool. We're a gadget family. So I bought this for Jason for Christmas last year. And it's a little rack with 5 slots. And you can cook ribs on it on the grill. How cool is that? All right. So what I like to do is cook. And so I guess God was just telling me, don't focus on the garden, you know, as much as you think you need to rely on the garden, because I'm a bargain shopper and I can find a lot of good produce for a good deal and come home and can it, prepare soups and just plain vegetables. Like I like to can soups, taco soups, cabbage soups, bean and kale soups. So soups, I like to can soups. I like to can meats. I like to can ingredients like green beans, corn. Ooh, I love to can pickled vegetables. I just found 3 pints of pickled beets in the closet. My husband loves them. He can't get enough of them. And so I had him go easy on it because he was going through like a jar a day. I was like, hey, honey, save some of those. And he's like, okay. So anyway, I love to can. And God put it on my heart that that's what I was supposed to be focusing on. And that's what I was supposed to be doing with my channel. And there's going to be a lot more focus towards that. And I would love to have people that I could reach out to that are also loving canning and do a lot of it, because I'm fairly new. My mom did it when I was young. Pardon me. And I remember seeing her do it, and I remember being in the kitchen with her and just learning so many things when I was like 7. But now I'm having to like learn. I'm really learning. I canned about 20 years ago and didn't do much with it. So I'm kind of starting over. I'm making all the mistakes. Well, no, not the poisoning my family kind of mistakes, but you know, siphoning, almost ran my canner out of water one time. You can put a penny in the bottom of your canning, you know, pot. And if it runs out of water, it'll pop and you'll hear it. Jason told me that. That's such a great idea. And I was studying about how people in communities used to make apple butter. And then there's a whole story about it. If you look up how to make apple butter, there's a link. I'll try to put it in the description that tells you how people used to make apple butter. And they get a huge pot, you know, the big pots they cooked outside with. And they put 18 pennies in the bottom of it. I think it's 18 pennies or something. And yeah, they take 3 bushels of apples, a gallon of apple cider vinegar, reduce the apple cider vinegar by half by boiling it on the stove. And they would sit out there and they would spend 12 hours with the apple butter. And the trick to the apple butter is if you put a dollop of apple butter on a plate and turn it upside down, it's apple butter. but if you put it on the plate and turn it upside down, it was like apple preserve or something. They called it something different. But they had a lot of folklore, and there's two people in the town that were in the community that were getting married. They would stir the pot. It was their job to stir the pot. And so it was said that if the woman stirring the pot spilt it, she wasn't going to be a good wife. So there is a lot of pressure to stir that pot well and not spill it. I'm sure. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, thanks for watching. That's all I got. Talk to y'all later. Bye.